Okay, so we're given a problem. I'll write it down for you. And the problem is 2 raised to some real number. Whoops. 2 raised to some real number plus 4 raised to that same real number is equal to 8 raised to that same number. And then the question is, what's x? It's a real number. My recommendation is, maybe get the same base. Let's put this down. So this will be 2 to the x. 4 is 2 squared, so this is 2 to the 2x. And then 8 would be 2 cubed, so this would be 2 to the 3x. Now I want to point out 2 to the x is never equal to 0. So what I'm going to do to simplify the problem is divide both sides by 2 to the x. I'll put this down for you. And what do you have there? 1 plus 2 to the x. I'm just using simple rules of exponents. And this is going to be 2 to the 2x. Well, this is certainly looking quadratic in form. So I can make a substitution. The substitution is going to be u is equal to 2x. What do you get? 1 plus u equals u squared. Quadratic in form, u squared minus u minus 1 is equal to 0. All right, I'm going to say factoring is not going to be useful, but quadratic form is useful. So u would be equal to, well, let's see. Opposite of b would be 1, plus or minus. Let's see, the b squared would be 1, minus 4 ac, well, that would be plus 4, using the quadratic formula, over twice a, 2. U equals 1 plus or minus root 5 over 2. There's 2 answers here. U is equal to 1 plus root 5 over 2, which is a positive number. And the other answer, write this down next to it, or u is equal to 1 minus root 5 over 2. No need for calculator. This is clearly a negative number. Now, what do I know? I know that u is equal to 2 to the x, and if I'm in a real number system, 2 to the x is a positive number. So this one over here is extraneous. I'm going to cross it off. So u is equal to 2 to the x, and 2 to the x is equal to 1 plus root 5 over 2. Now again, the question is solve for x. The way I'm going to do that, well, you're taught in Math 119, take the natural log of both sides, or any log you want, by the way. But I'm going to do natural log. So natural log of 2 to the x is equal to the natural log of 1 plus root 5 over 2. Rules of logarithms, this is going to be x times the natural log of 2 equals the natural log of 1 plus root 5 over 2. Solve for x, what do you get? The natural log 1 plus root 5 over 2 divided by the natural log of 2. This is my answer, final answer. All right, so this was, I'm not going to say straightforward, nothing straightforward, by the way. What I'm going to claim, though, is it's certainly, if you studied Math 119, a good grasp of 119, that this would be a reasonable problem to do. What am I going to suggest you do, again, is, well, I suggest what I do, but then you might say, so if I see something different, and there's nothing wrong with that, but the key, if we're both in the same path to the truth, our answer should lead to this one over here. Now, could you simplify that answer a little more than I did? I guess you could write a decimal number down for it, but that would not be simplification of the problem. The decimals would be impossible to write down by. An approximation could be written down, but we're not interested in approximation of the exact answer. This was again, not a bad question. And again, if you found it to be difficult, that's fine. You do what you can. Thank you so much for trying, though.